Hello, guys. This is Abdul Gafur, and you are watching TLS Pedagogy. Weekend with Pedagogy. And two questions: what to do, what not to do. Some are thinking last chance, some are thinking the second chance. Some of you are thinking from where to start, where to end, and this makes you confusion about it. Don't worry, I'm here. Just WhatsApp me or email me. I'm ready to help you. I know for October sessions you have very limited time, but don't worry. We can achieve our target, okay? So just drop your message, WhatsApp, and we're gonna get out from this situation and get your past results for it. So let's start. I brought another question that's really interesting, and let's discuss this question. And you can drop your comments and share this question with others that might help. So let's discuss this question. Now, this question is talking about that you are, advising or helping to somebody in designing the multiple choice question, right? So, how to design the multiple choice question? That's one of the question mark. But for designing question or designing test assessment curriculum, there is a criteria. There's a standard format, there's a standard benchmarks, how to design the test component, and what are the characteristics of the good test. Okay. So when you Google it, you can find out, okay, the framework for the test. Okay. So according to this question, that means your colleague asks you to review the test. So that means you're not going to review based on your own opinions. This is the one thing. Means you have to focus the test components, test framework, and the benchmarks, right? And your advice will be based on accordingly. So this is the one thing, okay? So let's see. These four are the options, and the options you have to choose the best advice, not according to your practice, based on to the standard. Again, standard format, test component, and the characteristics of the good test, okay? So if you're a teacher and leader, or you have done your educational degree, then you must, study about, how to design the test in assessment subject. So let's talk about, this one. So designing. To use none of the above, we mostly use this option, none of the above, all of the above. Actually, none of the above and all of the above is really irrelevant options. That means you are making the test easier by not providing the option, because we have two terms. One, a homogeneous, that means you are getting multiple options from the same content. The another option is heterogeneous. That means the options are not related with the content or question. Now, if the more options are heterogeneous, that means your test is easy. If more options are homogeneous from same content, that means test is hard. For example, I have already explained this. If these two options are from same content, have a slightly difference, that means test complexity level is medium. If these three options are from same content, that means test is, you know, what we call harder than two, options. If these all options are from the same content, that means that is the hardest, more complex level. Okay, got it now. Let's see what advice you want to give. Okay. Of course, we are not advising to give the none of the above option, because this will let the test make easier. Second, you have to verbal association between correct answer and questions. Let me tell you, this option doesn't make sense because we are designing the test component. Now, designing test components, okay, over here, the verbal association, of course, all the test has the verbal associations, okay. They have, the connections, okay, between. But what connections, as I said, is it the homogeneous? Is it the heterogeneous, okay? So we have to make these objective tests the complexity level higher, medium, or low, not to make the connection between them, okay? Third thing, double negative options, okay? Incorrect options, okay? It is not necessary or it is not a framework that you have to give a two correct options and two incorrect options, okay? It depends on to the complexity level, okay? So this option again, it's irrelevant. Second, the fourth option to make the correct answer as a destructor and homogeneous from the content. As I have already explained that if you want to make the complexity level higher, that means you are going to use similar terms, which we call the homogeneous. Now it depends. Now advice, you are going to advise. It depends what complexity level a teacher wanted to set for their test. And as an advice, you will be letting that if you want to higher, that the more complex level, you have to give it two options, three options, and three options. So this option is the correct by giving the correct answer as a destructor, homogeneous in terms of the content. This is what exactly you are suffering or you are, what we call facing. There are many questions in your pedagogy test. They have from same content and you feel that all options are correct. This is what exactly we call the homogeneous, and you for you it's become hard to choose the correct answer. But some question you find there's the only one option and the rest of the are the irrelevant and that you can easily answer, okay? So this is what exactly the question is talking. I'm sure this will help you a lot. So we will be meeting in the next lesson. Till that, stay blessed. Share this video with your colleagues and teachers, okay? This might help somebody. So take care and keep subscribing and sharing my videos, okay? Thank you.